Packers defeat the Lions 31-24. First game of Thanksgiving slate. Big news from this one. Amon-Ra goes down, puts up a zero burger in fantasy. I know that hit a lot of people really hard this week.
R.I.P.
Hit me hard in our
Hmm.
Razor Guillotine League. Took a zero there, got knocked out finally in whatever week it was, 13. He'll be out 1 to 2 weeks with an ankle sprain. Packers get the win. They move to 8-3-1, while Lions fall to 7-5. Really hurting their playoff chances. What did you see out of this game?
Yeah, this was. I mean, honestly, this was a pretty fun game. Pretty back and forth. This is two good teams. The Lions definitely showed up better against this Packers defense than they did earlier in the season. The Packers basically just shut them down. It was very, very impressive what they did. Yeah, this was a fun game back and forth. Both quarterbacks had some success. Both teams were able to run the ball limited a bit. I would say um, both these teams have pretty stout run defenses, but yeah, it was. I thought it was an entertaining game and a good way to start off Thanksgiving.
One thing I did notice from this game, so obviously Sam Laporta's out, but their second tight end, Brock Wright, he was out too. So they were down
Hmm.
to their third and fourth string tight ends. I don't know how much that affected the Lions offense. You got your top two tight ends go out. You got Amon Ra go out early in the game. So they have three pieces right there off the back eliminated. So it was going to be an uphill battle for the Lions the entire way. When we look at Green Bay, a couple of weeks ago, we were like, man, like their offense is broken. Like, I don't know what they're doing. Like, they're just running it up the middle. Nothing's happening. Come to this week, 31 points on the Lions. Everyone gets the ball. Jacobs, Wicks, Watson, Dobbs, Musgrave. Seems like Green Bay midseason has figured out the offense and shifted it a little bit, and it's looking a lot better.
Yeah, Love looked a lot better in this game. I think maybe there was just some processing that needed to happen after Kraft got hurt. They just needed guys to kind of figure out what their roles were going to be. This was probably the best I've seen Dontavian Wicks look in a game.
Yeah.
His hands have been suspect in the past and at times, but he made some really nice catches in this game. Kept the sticks moving. Christian Watson's obviously going to do his thing. I mean, he can leave him one on one on the outside. That's a problem. So forces the defense to have to cover that. I mean, in general, I was very impressed by this Packers team. This Packers team has been very inconsistent to me. I mean, they lost to the Panthers earlier on, but then they can come out and look great in games, like on the road against a good Lions team. So I don't really know, what kind of Green Bay we're going to see, but I know this Green Bay team has a high ceiling, and on any given week they can beat anybody. I thought this was also a big game for Micah Parsons, just showing everybody who he is. Maybe there were in his mind there was a little bit of motivation with it being a Thanksgiving game. Obviously, the Cowboys are big on Thanksgiving, so wanted to show off there. Maybe he heard our podcast last week, and I left him out of top five non-quarterback players, and maybe regretting that after watching how much he was cooking the Lions' offensive line, but still very impressive game.
When I go down the box score of this game, very similar stats from the Packers and the Lions throughout the game. Yards 359 to 352. Penalties, Green Bay had 3 for 20 yards. Detroit had 5 for 22. Possession, Green Bay 29 minutes. Detroit 31 minutes. So pretty even. The big difference here, the fourth downs in this game. Green Bay goes 3 for 3 on fourth down, and Detroit 0 for 2. Detroit's the team that's known for just going on fourth down, getting them. Dan Campbell being aggressive, but when it comes to the fourth down
Yeah.
in this game specifically, Green Bay got it done against the Lions, and I think that's what really won them this game.
Yeah, Detroit's been bad on fourth down lately. They've
They
been missing
have,
a
yeah.
ton of them. They've not been hitting, and maybe there's some variance there. Maybe it's kind of like, hey, well, we'll take some misses now so that in the playoffs come later season they start hitting. But it's definitely I mean that's big when you don't if you don't punt the ball or if you don't take the points. I mean that's significant. You're giving the other team either better field position or um, not taking advantage of a good drive. So I know that this is their identity, but these are the kind of situations where it does come back to kind of burn them.
All right, next up, the Cowboys are going to the Lions. That's going to be Thursday night football. That's going to be a great game. I can't wait for that one. And the Bears are going to the Packers. Another great game. There's a ton of great games on the slate this week, but two good ones there.